Hey guys, how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well today. Today is a really nasty day. But you know what? With a nasty day, you know what? This is a perfect example of making something good out of something bad, because today is a very nasty day. But because it's a very nasty day and it's very rainy and very cloudy, and I saw a beautiful rainbow today, so that made me quite happy. That made me so happy, you know. So I'm here, of course, waiting for my son to come out of dance, and and I got a new holder so I can hold my camera while I'm taking my videos now, you know, my phone. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. I haven't made a video in such a long time, but I've been going through a lot, folks. I have been going through a lot, okay? I have been going through a lot. It's quite interesting, the things that I've been going through. I can't even explain. I don't even know where to begin, okay? But I have decided that I'm going to start being serious about this Moldavite. I'm going to start being serious about my Moldavites that I have. Well, I have been serious. It's just that maybe that they're on me so much that maybe my body's been immune to it. I don't know. It feels that way, you know? Sometimes it feels like it's not working. When it is working, it's because it's been on me, so I wear it everywhere I go. I can't take it off, guys. I'm sorry. I know that I wear too many, but I just can't take it off. I can't. But you know what? I put my intentions into my Moldavite. Actually, last week, I started to put my intentions into the Moldavites. And I usually take my Moldavite, take one out. Oh my God, I have so many on me. Jesus, I'm crazy, guys. I'm crazy. I love me. I love my Moldavites. I love them. I usually take my Moldavite. I made it especially like this so I can hold it when I meditate. I hold it like this when I meditate. And I've done this before, but maybe I didn't believe when I said it. But when I first got my Moldavite, I had watched a video of somebody that have programmed their Moldavites. And I did it before, but maybe I didn't believe. You know, I was just randomly just talking out of my ass. I don't know. But yeah, this time I said I'm going to take it seriously, and I'm going to program it to the way I want my Moldavite to work for me. So I said 3 times. Again, I've done this before, but this time seriously after my meditation, that I said, "Dear universe, I'm open to manifestation, to transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny." So I said it 3 times. So if you guys have your Moldavites, hold it in your hand with you. This is how you program your Moldavite. And I say, "Dear universe, I invoke the transformation of..." No, and I am not what I invoke. No, excuse me. I'm getting it all messed up here. God. No, I invoke the transform. No, I welcome transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny. And I said it 3 times. So let's say it 3 times. I welcome transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny. I welcome transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny. I welcome transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny. So I said that last week 3 times, okay? And I just let the magic go. Let the magic happen. Just let it happen. Let me tell you, I have been going through so many things. I don't know what it is. But you know, they say that when you have Moldavite with you, you have to be ready to use it. You know, in this prayer or affirmation that I'm saying, I am saying that I welcome transformation, and transformation can be a sometimes very, very uncomfortable thing. Transformation can be very uncomfortable. And I have to say that I have been very uncomfortable, but I welcome it with open arms. All right? I have to say that I welcome it with open arms. So last week, after saying this affirmation, of course, and you always say, and so that I desire, so shall it be. So I always say that at the end. Lord have mercy. I have been going through some things, I tell you. I don't know what it is, but it's like the universe is calling me to look out for people less fortunate than I am. It started last week. No, it started actually about maybe 2 weeks ago, when I had to do a benefit for a young guy. His name is David, and he's not well by any means. He's not well. He has 7 different forms of cancer. He's only 26 years old. He's just a baby. And he is actually, he's on his deathbed, But I did something for him in December. But he was better. But I didn't get a chance to see him because he was bad. He was in bed. But last week, his best friend called me and asked me if I can come and sing by his bedside, because he's really, really quite bad now. And I'm like, wow. I said, you know what? Yeah, I would love to do that. It would be my honor, because he found comfort in my voice. So, and I sang the song for him last month in December, The Wind Beneath My Wings. I said, he's my hero. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? So somebody had filmed it. They had videotaped it. I can't believe I still say film, girl. That's what my parents used to say. But somebody videotaped it, and they let him see it, and he was just taken by my voice. And I'm so honored that he asked to see me. So to make a long story short, there's 3 different people in this whole scenario that I'm talking about. Okay, so that happened they called me on Saturday to do that. Okay, the day before, I have a good friend. Her name is Sharon, and her husband goes on these business trips. He's trying to get a business to go off the ground, but his wife is very, very sick. And his wife is a really good friend of mine. Her name is Sharon as well. And I love her dearly, but she has changed so much because unfortunately, she's an alcoholic. She's been diagnosed with alcohol. She's an alcoholic. She also has epilepsy. And I think the reason why she's been having these fits and these seizures is because she's mixing her treatments, which is antibiotics and these heavy medications, with wine. And I keep telling her to stop drinking wine. Stop drinking alcohol, period. Because it's not a good thing. This is like a sign for death. Don't do that. And she is alcoholic. And I told her husband, I said, stop buying her liquor. And I guess that's the only thing that he feels that is going to help her. I guess. I don't know. So he keeps buying her these boxes of liquor. So he had to go on a business trip on Friday. This is the day before they asked me to sing for the other guy, David. And so her daughter is visiting from Holland, and he had to go on a business trip. So I told her I'd be over later because her and I are really good friends as well, her daughter and I. And so at about, before I wake up every morning, I do my meditations. I said, you know what? I saw something else on this channel, on a special channel. It's a guy that's an alchemy coach. He's really quite good. And he had another prayer. And I did the prayer. I swear to God, ever since I did this prayer that he put out on his YouTube page, all hell is just breaking loose. From the first Moldavite programming prayer to his prayer. His prayer is, "Dear universe, I invoke the vibrations of money, of like, what is it? Okay, I invoke the vibration. Dear universe, I invoke the vibration of unexpected money flowing into my life today. Dear universe, I invoke the vibration of unexpected money flowing into my life today. Dear universe, I invoke the vibration of unexpected money coming into my life today. With love and gratitude, and it is so desired, so shall it be." I tell you, all hell broke loose. So then, my friend, her mother had a fit again, a seizure, and she's never seen her mom like that, because she's just visiting. She's never seen her mom actually going through a seizure, and she's freaked out, called me. She says, "Get your ass over here, girl, please help my mom." And I said, "Call 061. That's our ambulance out here. I know we have normally 911, but I told her to call 061. That's ambulances out here." So I rushed over there like a bat out of hell. It takes about 20 minutes for me to get to her house. I get there, the ambulances are there, the police are there, and they said, they can smell the alcohol on her breath. I said, "Girl, did your mom drink again?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Do not let her drink, because she's taking medicine. She's taking these heavy medications. Don't do it." And ambulance decided not to bring her to the hospital because she snapped out of the seizure, and she was weak, very weak, but she was okay. So I stayed the whole day with him, and I stayed with her, and she rested. Sharon rested for a while, and we were talking, and we went out on the balcony. They have this beautiful balcony where you overlook the whole ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, right? So, and being there is like being on their patio is like being on a cruise ship, because all you see is water. You just see the whole ocean. It's beautiful. So, it was nighttime, and all I saw was beautiful stars in the sky. I said, "I'm going to stay late." They wanted me to sleep over, but I said, "No." So then I'm going to show you this right now. I'm going to show you this right now. Okay, I'm kind of signaling myself, so maybe I can put this in. I'm going to show you the moon. All right, I'm going to show you what they had. Didn't see no moon in the sky, but I saw this moon sitting on their shelf. Let's see if I can try to show it to you. I may have to. I don't know how to insert a picture into the video, but maybe I'll put it on at the beginning. So it was on her shelf, and I said, "Oh my God, it's like somebody took the moon out of the sky and put it on your shelf. It looks so realistic." I said, "Oh my God, I gotta have one of them things, right?" She says, "Yeah, I bought it for my father because I couldn't really afford anything for Christmas for him, so I told him I'd buy him the moon." So that's what she did. It was so beautiful, and I was just so taken by it, and I couldn't get it off my mind. I'm sitting there just mesmerized, just looking at it. This moon, and it's a lamp, right? But it just looks so real. It's a 3D version, actually, an actual 3D version of the moon. So I'm just looking at it. I'm just mesmerized. I'm like, wow. So, so then, we talked. She says, "Well, when I have a chance, I'll buy one for you." I said, "Oh, thank you." I said, "I'd love to have that. It's so cool." So anyway, so then the next day happened, and I went to, I went to my friend's house on Saturday, and then Sunday, I had to tell my friend that I couldn't come to his house on Sunday, and he says, "But I have Christmas presents for you." I says, "Well, I can't come. I have to go and sing for this guy. He's on his deathbed, and he asked me to come and sing." So I did that Sunday. That was and then I found out that actually he was also getting married on his deathbed because he wanted to marry his sweetheart. Okay, so I sang to him. He wanted something happy. He didn't know that I was coming, to be honest with you. It was a surprise because he asked for me. And his friends sorted me out and asked me if I can come and sing on his deathbed. And I said, fine. So I said, yes, it's an honor. So I sang I sang Simply the Best because they didn't want anything sad. So I sang Simply the Best. And I didn't know he was getting married. So I sang a love song to him and his new wife. And it was just so beautiful, you know. So then I couldn't get that moon off my freaking mind. I could not get that moon off my mind. And during my meditations, Friday and Saturday, I was asking the universe to show me some kind of clarity because I'm going through challenges right now. And I did ask for transformation, right? So if I'm going to ask for transformation, damn it, I have to accept it and go with the flow. Whatever the universe has given me, whatever God is going to give me to transform myself and to expand, so be it, right? I asked for it, so therefore I got to accept it. All right, so going through all of these things with people sick, my friend's sick, this guy David is sick. My friend invited me to come over his house. He wanted me to come over because his mother, it was the anniversary of his mother's passing, and she passed 2 years ago. So he wanted to celebrate it with me because I was trying to help her when she had cancer. I was trying to help her and give her some suggestions on how to probably, heal herself and tell her how I healed myself when I had cancer. So she loved me. We talked before she died. I tried to help her, but I couldn't help her, So he remembers that, and so he invited me over his house. Remember now, he said he had presents for me. I get there to his house on Monday, and I'm sitting there on his couch. Comes over with a big bag of presents, and I'm like, what the heck? I said, why are you buying all these presents for me? He says, because you deserve it, Sharon. He says, my mother loved you. Today's her anniversary, and she just loves you. She loved you so much. So I wanted to give this to you because I don't usually get presents on Christmas. I don't really believe in Christmas, to be honest with you, so it's no biggie to me, but he just insisted on getting me Christmas presents, right? So I opened the bag. Guess what's in the bag? I opened the bag, and lo and behold, it's the moon. The moon that I wanted on Friday, right? It's not as big as the one that she has, but for me, it's even better because it changes different colors, right? I looked at it, I was like, this is from the universe for me, right? This is a synchronicity because I wanted it so badly on Friday. I couldn't get my mind off of it. This shows how law of attraction works because I couldn't get my mind off of it. But I wasn't desperate to have it, but I loved it. And I said, oh my God, I have to have this moon. Lo and behold. But mine is not the moon. It was actually a 3D version of Jupiter. Yeah, from the same company. It's beautiful. You can touch it and it can feel the valleys and the mountains and oh my God, the hills on the planet, on Jupiter. Amazing. You see the rings going around the planet. I was like blown away. I was blown away. Then before I went to his house on Monday, I had wanted to stop by the Chinese store to buy some white candles because every day I light a white candle for my parents. Since my father passed, I always light a white candle to represent them, and I still do it. I've been doing it now for 5 years. I never go a day without lighting a candle, a white candle. And I was running low because I wanted to go to the Chinese store to buy some before I went to his house. And I said, oh, damn it, I won't be able to go right now. I have to figure out something. I get there and he gives me 3 white candles. 3 white candles. Right? And then I ran out of perfume before I went to his house, and I was asking my daughter if she can lend me some of her perfume, and she ran out as well. So I had some oils that I use, and he gave me a perfume. I was looking for perfume. All the things that I wanted on that particular day is what he gave me. And he also gave me some beautiful jewelry from his mother, because she says she would have wanted me to have it. I was like so blown away. It's like the universe just looked at me and winked its eye, like, see, I got your back. Boy, that was proof for me, man. That was I don't know what to say. I'm like blown away. What these Moldavites can do, and what a little bit of belief and faith can do. If you just, then he took me out to eat, and I was going to pay for it because it's his mother's thing, And he says, no, don't worry about it. I'm paying for it. So, here we have, we have these things called menus, the day of the meal of the day. So they have a special, right? So we had 2 specials, and with that, we ordered also 2 wines each, 2 red wines each. I don't drink too much, but we're celebrating her, passing, or her life. We're celebrating her life, right? And so we had 2 wines each, a coffee, and a cheesecake. And the meal of the day was 7 each, right? We got the bill, and it was only 14 euros. So he looks at the guy and he says, is this right? Are you sure this is right? And the guy said, yeah, it's true. It's right. And he looks at me like puzzled. He shows me the bill and he says, look, it was only 14 euros. I said, but that's impossible, because we had, four wines, 2 cheesecakes, and 2 coffees. And he looks up in the sky and he says, you know what? I think my mom paid for that. Because we ate at her favorite place that she always hung out at when she came to visit him. And that was her place. But they didn't even know that they were celebrating her death, her anniversary of her death. They had no clue. So go figure. We got all of that free. And he just looks up at the sky and he says, and he's not spiritual by any means, but he just knew to look up at the sky and say, thank you, Mom. He says, thank you for buying that for me. He says, that's from my mother. It was just so, oh my God, it just brought tears to my eyes. It was just so beautiful. I just had to share that with you guys. And just all the abundance. Okay, no, I didn't get any money. But for me, that is equivalent to abundance, isn't it? It's abundance. It is abundance. And exactly what I had wanted. I wanted that planet. I wanted one of these planets. So I'll show you at the end of the tape. I can't believe I say that. Why do I say tape? That's what my father and my mother used to say. My God, they are just running through me. It's running through my veins. This old-fashioned way of talking. The tape, my father would say. You pass the tape for me. I'm going to tape this. So I will show you the first one I showed you is the moon that I saw on her shelf on the Friday. And then on the second one, I will show you the, the planet that I got. All right. So you guys take care. And I just had to share that with you. I hope you guys are not bored. And also, I want to congratulate Stephanie again. Stephanie won that pendant that I made, the citrine pendant. She got it. She told me that she got it, and she was so happy. I'm so happy for you, Stephanie. I hope you enjoy it. So you guys take care, and I love you, love you, love you. 25 minutes, guys. I'm sorry, but I just had to let you guys hear that story. It was like so deep to let you guys know that this stuff really does. It works, man. Oh God, this Moldavite really works. So remember, dear universe, for the Moldavite, I welcome transformation, but you got to be ready though. I welcome transformation, and I invoke the manifestation of my higher destiny with love and gratitude. And so that I desire, so shall it be. Okay? So as on that note, I'm going to run, you guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Love you, each and every one of you. I'm waiting for my son to come out. So, yeah. So I hope that helped somebody. I just felt like I helped somebody today. But that was definitely a wink from the universe. So you guys, look out for the moon. The first one is the moon, her moon that was on her shelf. And the second is what I got as a gift. 2 days later, I manifested that. Okay, here we go. Love, peace, and light to you guys. I love you. Bye.